Hello and welcome back to the most annoying things on FIFA 15. Today we're going to be talking about extinct players. This has been an issue on FIFA since they introduced the price caps. Basically, it's been absolutely screwed. Players are either just not selling at all or are totally extinct. Now, they've kind of started to fix the not selling aspect, especially on PlayStation where coins are ridiculous, and then kind of on Xbox as well, just by slowly reducing the prices to the point where it is ridiculous. Like, you can get a Royce for 25k and a Hazard for 60k. That is just mind-bogglingly stupid. But it has kind of fixed the game. Like, an 88 rated player, one of the best left mids on the game for 60k, in my opinion, is a joke. Imagine how many packs you've got to open to pack a Hazard and he sells for less than the value of 10 packs. But it's kind of better than not being able to sell your Hazard at all, a little bit anyway, but still, extinct players are still a big problem, even if they have kind of fixed this problem of unsellable players. One of the reasons that extinct players are a thing is partly due to coin sellers. Now, coin selling is always going to be a thing, so if you guys do want to go and get it, like, while the exploits are there, people are always going to use it. The cheapest place to do it is at IG Sky, so go and check them out. Their link is down in the description. Discount code AJ3 is 8% off, and that is only part of the problem. So another part of the problem is price caps, which of course are a thing. They're probably always going to be a thing on FIFA now, and they're not inherently bad if EA would just actually do them properly. For example, some people's price caps are the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. We have got an orange right wing position change, Lionel bloody Messi, 96 rated, and he costs 2 million coins is the most you're allowed to sell him for. People will pay, I don't know, 6 million or something ridiculous for like that for him. On Xbox, Xbox is crazy expensive for coins as well, but people would still happily pay about 6 mil for that Messi. And EA have made it so you can only sell him for 2. That means that if someone packs him, why on earth would they sell that Messi for 2 million coins? No one is going to do that. Everyone wants to buy him for 2 mil because that is such a bargain, meaning anyone who does pack him, which is just totally ridiculously slim anyway, is never going to list him on the market, because for 2 million coins, you're just going to keep your Messi and absolutely dick everyone because he's such a good player. So mostly it's caused by EA's just absolutely ludicrous price bands. It's mental as well, because that 96 Messi costs less than the striker first in form Ronaldo. Not only has he got another striker in form on top of that is out this week and is already at minimum price because he put so many bloody special packs out, that Messi costs less, and people will say that it's because he's a right wing, but I personally would love to use Messi at right wing, even though striker Ronaldo is basically the best card on the game. That is the only right wing Messi card. He is orange and he was only out for a day, and he costs less than Ronaldo cards that were out for a whole week, and then he's got a better one on top of that, and he's got other better ones at different. I don't understand where they get the logic for some of these price caps from. Same with Harry Kane. They bought out a friggin' purple card for him, and he's like 60k. I appreciate that they've raised it now, and they are kind of fixing it, and they flood the market. Let's be honest, they flood the market. We've seen evidence of this in the past. EA just pile tons of cards onto the market to try and fix the problem of extinct players. It's a stupid way to go about it, but it kind of does alleviate it. But still, even with that, there is some players that are extinct still. With Hazard, this is on Xbox, and then on PlayStation, there's just endless players that you just cannot get on the market ever. It is stupid. If you go to 1 million coins and type in and search even for people over 1 million coins on PlayStation, absolutely no one comes up. You get about 4 different players' cards that are just ridiculously priced, like Inform Bloody Matuidi for 900k, which is just madness. Like I said, this has been a problem for a while, and it's never really bothered me too much, which is why I've never made a most annoying things on FIFA about it, because it's always kind of been, oh, I can't pick up a man of the match Mertens. Well, I'm not really too fussed. I can just use his Inform, or I can just use his normal card. And there's not that much difference. He's the same position in his inform and stuff like that. And it doesn't really bother me that much. I can't pick up a man of the match for Vidal, or I've got to sit there for ages to get a man of the match for Vidal, or a Balassi and stuff like that. But now these cards are coming out where they've made Messi 2 million coins. I have got 2 million coins. I would happily pay 2 million coins for that Messi, and I can't get him just because they're ridiculous. I would happily pay 4, 5, 6 million coins for that Messi, and I can't, because EA won't price them. And as these ridiculously good cards come out, like the best cards possible on the game, and they are just still fucking up and still making them just not appear on the market at all, it has started to drive me mad so much more than it used to. I've made a video on this about how to be able to buy these players and the technique that you can use, and it does kind of work, but Jesus Christ, am I thumb sore from just endlessly sitting there bashing backwards and forwards and searching and searching and searching. So I've got cramp in my finger, and eventually even more ridiculously annoying. They won't let you buy the cards properly, and then when you are trying to use a technique to actually be able to get them, it boots you off the game and accuses you of being a bot. What? Are you stupid? Either make it so I can buy the cards, or make it so I can search or do something that actually gives me a chance of getting them without getting kicked off and accused of cheating. It is the stupidest thing in the world. You've got to have lightning fingers. You've got to be so lucky to get one to come up in the time between it start doing the searching and it deciding that you are a bot and just kicking you off the game, and then you've got to log back on, put him in your concept squad again, and start the whole bloody process all over again. There are, I'll admit, some benefits to it. I say benefits, it shouldn't really be a benefit. If you can get hold of one, EA will probably eventually raise their price band and attempt to get people to put them on the market. It doesn't. For example, they put that Messi up from 2 mil to 2.1 mil or something stupid like that. And that obviously no one gives a shit about an extra 100k, like a 5% increase, and then they might flood a couple onto the market really quickly. Obviously people come straight in and buy them, but you can make yourself a little bit of profit if you get lucky with the ones that you buy, and if you are fast enough to pick them up, you can then sell them on to make a few coins. It's one of the only ways you can actually trade at the moment, or trying to snipe the cheaper versions. Like, people will list them up for minimum price when they are extinct, and you can instantly list it for the max price and someone buy it straight away. They kind of created a trading method out of it, which is really annoying because I just want to be able to buy the players, not to trade, but that is the way the game goes. They are a pain in the arse. Let me know what you think is the most annoying thing about extinct players on this game, and hopefully EA will have a lot more flexible price bands on FIFA 16, and rather than just going, boom, this is someone's price cap, that's the end of that, they will like adjust it with the amount of people on, amount of cards on the market, bringing it down and putting it up, and if there's none, it'll gradually go up over and over time until people start listing them up, and it'll stop there. I don't know how it could possibly work, but I hope for God's sake it actually does in FIFA 16, because not being able to buy the players that I want, that I've got the coins for, the only thing that is stopping me is my fingers aren't fast enough. But that is where we are going to leave it, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little bit of a rant. If you have, make sure you drop a like. You guys always go mental on the likes for this series. So if you can smash 5, 6, 7,000 in the first day, again, that would be insane. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.